Epilogue. This book, Mahabha, is written in Nepali, but this final message is in English, especially for you, the sons and daughters of Nepal now living on distant shores. I understand your journey has not been easy. You left home in search of education, opportunity, and a better future. Along the way, many of you have built successful lives, but in doing so, some have grown distance from the very soil where your roots lie. This message is not meant to burden you with guilt. It is simply a quiet voice from home, a gentle reminder. Nepal still matters. It still holds promises, and it still needs you. Not just your successes, but your love, your ideas, your presence. Don't forget Nepal. Reconnect, rediscover, and help shape the future of the country that gave you your first breath. All of above, this book is all about my parents. My father was born into poverty. He lost both of his parents at a very young age. His mother passed away when he was only two, and his father when he was just five. As orphan, he grew up without guidance, without security, surviving through grit and quiet strength. At the age of 12, he married my mother, who was also just a child. From that moment on, they matured early. They became parents not only in life but also in struggle and progress. They had no inheritance, no education, no social security, and no connections, but they had each other and a tireless work ethic. Together, they toiled from dawn to dusk, working for the Rana family, running small businesses, making every rupee count, and taking patient, steady steps each day. Slowly, they built a life, they built a business, and together they rose from rags to riches. My father was a natural entrepreneur. He was not have had a university degree, but he possessed remarkable business acumen, sharp instincts, unwavering honesty, and the courage to take bold risks. He understood that in business trust is everything, and he treated his words as a sacred promises. With those values, he rose to a respected figure in our community. He and my mother didn't just earn money, they earned dignity, respect, and a legacy that continues to bring pride to our family. This book is a tribute to my parents and for their journey from nothing to something, from hardship to hope, from an uncertain beginning to a meaningful legacy. I have written several life changing books in Nepali, Soch, Khos, Moz, Kos, Masaksu, all drawn from the experience of my own life. This book, Mahabha, is different. It is dedicated to countless Nepali immigrants who leave their homeland in search of fortune, often leaving behind their aging parents. Parents who once sacrificed everything now find themselves spending their final years in loneliness, waiting in silence. This book, Mahabha, is written in the Nepali language, but I have also included this epilogue in English, especially for those living abroad. My sincere hope is that you stay connected to Nepal and to the Nepali people and culture. If possible, I encourage you to consider returning not just to visit, but to contribute, to invest, to build. Your future doesn't have to be limited to foreign soil. Nepal, despite its many challenges, is moving forward. Yes, there are difficulties, but there are also opportunities for those who return with new skills, fresh perspectives, and a deep love for their homeland. This book is not just about my family, it is about every Nepali parent who gave everything so that their children could dream freely. It speaks to the problems we are facing and the values we are losing in the rush towards modernity, materialistic success. Ultimately, it is about that truly matters love, respect, sacrifice, and sense of belonging. I do not expect every reader to agree with all the views I have expressed in this book. We each carry our own perspectives shaped by our unique journeys and environments. But I humbly invite you to read Mahabharata with an open heart. Within these pages, you will find more than a family story. You will glimpse the changing face of Nepal. Beneath the frustration and challenges, there is progress, there is resilience, there is beauty, and above all, there is still hope. If you are wonder that if you ever wonder at what you left behind or question whether you could ever return to home country, this book may help you see Nepal not just as it was, but as it is and can become home, not just to place, but to a purpose. With love and respect, Karna Sakya.